So I've been trying to get inside Farah's head. Ever since quarantine started, we've been spending a lot more time together, like the good old times. Because I don't go to the office anymore, I feel like I'm watching her a little bit more closely, but not in a creepy kind of way. Kind of like an attentive husband kind of way. Lately, I feel like Farah's been holding something back, and it feels like she's lacking motivation or a greater purpose. But just to clarify, not in our relationship, because I got that covered, but more so when it comes to her career goals. What are you doing?
I'm writing down my list of things to do for the week.
What do you have on your list of things to do? Farah's been a social media influencer for 10 years. She's been on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and across all of her channels, she has over 13 million followers collectively.
Just edit some videos, and then he has an appointment tomorrow for a checkup. So I'll just put that in my list.
You excited for the vet, buddy? No matter where we go, what part of the world we go, Farah gets recognized everywhere. And it's so amazing for me to be able to witness this and see what she's been able to accomplish. So what was your thought on the anniversary surprise?
I saw the comment, and I was like, this man has some nerve to block me from his story. But I just figured that you were doing one of those quiz things where like you answer questions and then I get mad at you for answering those questions. So I thought you just like blocked me, and I was like, okay.
When were you gonna bring it up though?
I was waiting. I bank it. So when I'm mad at you, I bank them so I can bring them up later at a better time. Yeah.
You hear that, buddy?
You gotta bank the moments that you're mad so you can use them against the person later.
Lately, I just feel like she's at a crossroad and she's not the same as she once was when it comes to her motivation. And she's not a very expressive person, so she doesn't really like to talk to me about it openly. I have to pry and try and get it out of her. I was wondering if you want to continue doing your videos on YouTube. Like, what's the deal?
I don't know if I really want to talk about it.
So I thought that I would document this and try and figure out what Farah Dukai really wants. What do you think about like your YouTube channel? Do you want to do more like beauty videos? Do you want to do vlogs? Like, what's your vision for your channel? Because I feel like you kind of just abandoned it.
You know what it is? I think like over the years, my love of beauty has kind of died, and then just seeing where like the beauty community is now and where it's gone, and like I don't like talking about drama, and like I just do a video here and there. It's like when I'm feeling like inspired and when I get excited about something and I want to talk about it. Are you recording?
So I was trying to get Farah to open up a little bit, but she got upset. She doesn't really like talking about how she feels. She thinks that when she opens up and talks about how she feels, it's associated with drama. So the next day I wanted to try a different approach. Farah was in a much better mood, and I came across a website that had a list of 5 questions that you could ask someone to try and understand if they're motivated. So I was going to ask you a question before we start eating. What do you stress about the most when it comes to the work that you do, which is like your content?
My number being my worth. My baby, are you hungry? Okay, sit. You know the drill, sit.
Do you think it's true? Do you think their number is your worth?
No, but like, I know it's like an internal struggle where it's like if you don't reach a certain number, you're not like valuable. And like I've had this struggle throughout my entire career, if you want to call it, where like I've never been recognized as an influencer, like, and respected as an influencer in the community.
From who? It was interesting to me that Farah acknowledged that a struggle of hers was letting her numbers define her worth. She knows it's not true, but it's something that she battles internally. And I feel like a lot of people struggle with this because it's an internal battle because of an external factor, and that external factor is the perception from others. He doesn't know how to sit.
He thinks sit.
Oh, there, he almost sat. He almost
sit. Sit.
Oh, he sat there. He sat there.
He sat?
Yeah, he did.
Sit.
Got it on camera.
It's mostly just like media industry, you know, when they're talking about South Asian influencers. I'm never in the conversation.
When you've built a reputation of something over many years, whatever it may be, whether it's your career, whether it's your fitness, anything, you start feeling like that's what you're best at because society tells you that that's what your most valuable thing is that you bring to the table, because that's the thing that everyone admires you for. That's the thing that everyone aspires to be, because that may be the only thing that people know about you. So it's a conflicting message internally, because internally you know that you're capable of doing X, Y, and Z, but everybody knows you for A or B.
Sit! Oh my gosh, he's squatting! Buddy, you can't be on your food tray. Excuse me.
There, he backed up.
Good boy.
Why do you think that's the case?
I think it's because I don't go to the LA events. I don't go to the parties. I don't go to all of that. And it's just like, I don't network. I'm kind of like, let your hard work and success do the talking. But like in this industry, you gotta show up and like you gotta be a certain persona in order to get recognized by people. And that's not me. I'm not like a loud person.
As humans, we tend to gravitate towards controversy. It's just what it is. Controversy sells. And unfortunately, controversy is very loud, a lot louder than people who like to stay in their lane, mind their own business, and just carry on. Again, I don't think Farah is really looking for that. I just still think there's a lot more to it, because if you want controversy, if you want to be loud, if you want to state an opinion on the latest tweet or the latest gossip or drama, you can do that. You can choose to do that. But Farah chooses not to do that because she doesn't necessarily like to be in the center of attention, which I know about her. But I'm trying to get to the bottom of this, and I think there's a lot more to it. Your numbers do actually do the talking. You know, you've got, through all your social media combined together, you've got over 10 million followers. That's a big deal. I think you're a big deal. I mean, you should think that you're a big deal. No, you are a big deal. So it's validation. This is human nature, actually.
It's not really like validation, because I don't care about that. It's more so like when there's a South Asian in the conversation, I'm never in the conversation, you know, and I'm South Asian. And like, I feel like I have a voice, but like, I never get reached out to.
I don't think any of these are the root cause of why she's not as active on social media. I think there's a lot more to it. And, you know, just like any job, there are some good parts about it and there's some crappy parts about it. Right now, I'm just probing and trying to understand what those crappy parts are. But I think there's a lot more to it. Are you ready to go to the vet?
You like your backpack. Good job, buddy. We're going to the vet. You ready? Say bye-bye.
How can I help you?
Hi, I'm here for Samosa's appointment. He hasn't thrown up since then, but I just want to get him checked just to make sure.
Did you happen to bring in a poop sample today?
No, not today.
So while we wait, I thought we could continue our conversations. Who are some influencers that you don't like?